How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. I'm just going to do a quick little 1,061 mile kind of update and review as far as any problems with the bike. I want to say to anybody that watches my channel and subscribes, thank you. I'm over 1,000 subscribers. It took me a while to get there. I didn't think I would get there. But I do appreciate everybody who clicks the subscribe button. Even if you're only watching me once and you think I suck, just hit it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It don't cost you anything. But thanks to everybody who does watch the videos. I appreciate it. If you comment or ask questions, anybody who does knows I get back to you in a very timely manner as quick as I can. Sometimes in a couple minutes, sometimes it may take a day till I look at something if you ask me a question about it, to research it a little bit if it's an older video, but I do take care of it. So today, this is all about the old KLX300. This is a 2021. I'm not going to go over all the mods. I have several videos of everything that's been done to this bike, and they are up to date. Everything that's been done to it, I think I have a video of it. The latest thing was the oversized IMS tank, which one thing to note is when I bought this tank, it was $332, and I noticed on their website, I think since the first of the year, they jacked this tank up to $392, which is very salty to get 0.7 extra gallons of gas. But I wanted the extra gas, but kind of my main issue with this tank is I wanted to see the fuel level. I know you can ride it, I know the mileage, I know how much fuel this burns when I ride it, 120 miles, but I just like to see the fuel in the tank for peace of mind. But anyhow, that out of the way. 1,000 miles, have I had any issues with the bike? No. I have had absolutely no issues with it, no fuel pump problems, no brake problems, no suspension problems, no oil leaks. Everything has been fine. No electrical problems. I'll probably jinx myself, and the first time I ride it here in the spring something will happen, but I will let you guys know if it does. But everything's been fine. I've had no issues. It always fires right up. Nothing like that. No stalling when I've been riding it or anything. Everything's been going well. And like I said, the bike is pretty well modded out with all the popular mods. I do have no fuel controller, and I'm not getting a fuel controller. I put fuel controllers on 250Ls, WR250s, other bikes like that, and for the little minimal gain you get with the fuel controller, I'm not doing it on this bike. I had a video of a spark plug check that I did right on 1,000 miles, and the plug looks good. It's not burning lean. I have no issues with the way the bike runs with the Delcovic pipe on it, and I have the emissions blocked off. But it's running perfect. I have no hesitations, no stalling at stop signs, anything like that. So I don't need to put a fuel controller on it. It's running perfectly fine. So, but like I said, the only thing with this bike that is a little odd for me is I'm a little cramped. I'm 5'10", and sitting on this bike, it's a little cramped for me from the seat to the foot pegs. I prefer, like on the DRZ400, you have a little more space there, and I tend to, when I'm riding this, I'm always up in this little gully right here, so I feel a little cramped at 5'10", but I do have bar risers on it. So that's really the only thing that when I'm riding that may bug me a little bit is the fact it's a little bit cramped. But other than that, this is probably my favorite bike I've had the XT250, CRF 250L, and WR250. I've owned those all for, a couple years at a clip, fully modded. This is probably my favorite bike of the group. Now, I have not ridden the CRF 300L, but from what I've watched on the internet, it's basically very close setup-wise to the 250L, other than the larger displacement in the motor. So I'm very pleased with this bike. Like I said, it's probably my favorite handling bike in the woods to ride, and just the way the power is delivered across the power band, it is my favorite. So that being said, if anybody has any particular questions on any item that if I had an issue or I haven't, but like I said, it's been a great bike. It hasn't been back to the dealer. I have no issues. I mean, electronics are all working on the dash, no fuel problems, no electrical. Everything has been good, and I love the bike. So I will do an update further on here, probably at 2,000 miles, at 3,000, if I still have the bike. It all depends on what manufacturers, if Yamaha would bring out a 300, I'll have it right away and this will be gone. So remember to like, subscribe, get on your dual sport, get outside. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.